Okay, so now I'm going to go into the story. I'm going to find my evidence. Now, if you guys need to reread The Shade Seller, that's totally amazing. You should go back and you should look at the story again. So that is going to be at the bottom of the Google form. But you can also, I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to skim the story. I'm going to be looking for like all of my topic sentences and proving it. So I'm going to go to my I do, we do. Okay. So my first topic sentence that I want to prove is that the central problem of the story is that the young man wishes to rest in the shade, but the greedy merchant does not want to share his shade. So first I got to think of a quote that shows that he wants, that the merchant believes he has the shade, and I have to find a quote that shows that the young man believes it's for everybody. So I went back into the story and I found this. The tree belongs to everyone, he said. And I also found this where the merchant is saying, I own the tree, therefore I own the shade. So instead of writing that all out, that would take a while, I'm going to just abbreviate it. I'm going to make it shorter. And I'm going to put M for merchant. So merchant believes he owns the tree and the shade. And that's from paragraph 7. And then I'm going to put YM for young man believes it is for everyone. Now remember, this doesn't need to be long. It doesn't need to be super detailed. You're just jotting it down. This will save us time and help us plan. So now for my next topic sentence, I need to think about how I have to find text evidence that proves that the young man offers to buy the shade and he ends up tricking the merchant. So I'm thinking about the story and I want to go back and I want to find something that shows really shows that he is like moving. First that he buys it, then I want to show a quote that shows that he's like moving with the shade, and that the merchant's been kind of frustrated about it. So I'm like rereading, I'm thinking about all of the good evidence, and then my strongest piece of evidence is going to be I own that the young man paid the greedy merchant. I'm going to include that. And then I also want to include that he's moving all over. So I'm going to put that the young man sells the shade. The young man follows the shade to the porch. And then I'm also going to put that the young man ends up tricking the merchant. So YM tricks merchant. Because ultimately, that's what he does. He tricks the merchant. Okay, last one. The lesson of the story is not be greedy and share. So I need to go back into my story and I need to find evidence that proves that the lesson is to not be greedy and share. And I know that a lot of times the lesson could be throughout the story, but for this lesson in particular, remember we talked about it before, it's like problem, the way it's solved in the lesson. And so I know it's going to be towards the end of the story. So I'm going to take paragraph 17 as my evidence to prove it. So I'm going to go to my evidence. And I'm going to look at how he believes that all travelers can come to his house and how the merchant moved far away. So I'm going to put that moves far away. The young man has the house and travelers always come back and they enjoy the shade. And remember, I'm putting P for paragraphs. Okay. In the next video, before we get there, still like my small cars. This is what my completed box and bullet plan looks like. I talked through each of these, but I have my topic sentence, my evidence, my topic sentence, my evidence, my topic sentence, my evidence. We're going to do the same thing as we do yours. So I want you to watch the next video and we're going to do it together. So get your pencil and paper ready for your example.